Darrell software's getting squigglier. Fat worm, something slippery, slimy and definitely different. Deep inside a typical Sinclair Spectrum lurks a worm. The worm collects spindles. Don't ask me what spindles are, 'cause I don't know, but the worm collects them. But there's lots of nasty bugs out to get our little wormy, and he's blasting them with his sparkies or squiggling off to the debugger to debug himself. Fat worm blows a sparky and 95% crash smash. Please, remember the worm.
Gremlin graphics, always ahead of their time.
First came Way of the Tiger. Now in Avenger, Way of the Tiger 2, you have to prove your supreme mental agility. All your skills and courage will be needed in the first Way of the Tiger arcade adventure, Avenger from Gremlin Graphics.
Ocean, the brand leader in computer games.
Okay, chaps, let's chat over chart and plot our plan.
To escape is impossible. We will prevent it.
Imprisoned in one of the most secure Nazi POW camps, you must do your duty and escape.
I say, oh boy, watch out for the Jerry dogs.
Where is the tunnel? Where is the Engländer?
Patience, courage, planning and fortitude. Equip yourself with these if you wish to succeed.
Halt! Oder ich schieße!
Run, fellas, run!
From Ocean.
Yes, it's 5-star games from Bo Jolly. 5 star-studied computer games for only $9.95. Get fantastic 5-star games for your Commodore, Spectrum, Amstrad and Electron. Get fabulous 5-star games for your BBC, MSX and C16+4. The best computer games compilation ever. Get 5-star games for your computer now.
From over the sea and far away, from a land where dreams come true, from US Gold, another staggering conversion of an all-time arcade classic, Breakthrough. You control the world's most sophisticated armored vehicle, equipped with all the latest offensive and defensive systems. Battle across prairies, over mountains, through cities, airfields, and across bridges. 400 miles behind enemy lines, the revolutionary PK-430 fighter has been captured and secured against a rescue attempt. Your mission is to break through enemy defenses, recover the fighter, and restore some measure of stability and peace to the world. Face flamethrowers, traverse enemy minefields, and shoot it out with helicopters and armored attack squadrons. You must break through! Bringing adventure, excitement, and realism to your computer screen, US Gold, the leader of the pack. New from Martech, Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. An outstanding arcade adventure set amidst the sprawling jungles of Africa. Hostile natives have taken Jane deep into the jungle to their hidden village. You, in the role of Tarzan, have just 3 days in which to find and rescue her. A thrilling computer experience with hidden temples, mysterious caves, unknown hazards, and perilous adventures. Tarzan. Now the legend comes to life. Palace Software presents Antiriad, on the other side of a nuclear winter, centuries ahead at the rebirth of mankind.
You are Tao, raised from the cradle as a secret warrior. Now your time has come. You are mankind's last hope against the evil oppressors. You have been chosen as the one who will save our race. Brave the horrors of the evil forest, seek out the sacred armor, enter the dark volcano, and overthrow the tyrants. The sacred armor of Antiriad. You are our only hope. Gremlin graphics, always ahead of their time.
For your Commodore 64, there's Zap Sizzlers 2, featuring Zed, Monty on the Run, Bounder, and Starquake. The most amazing collection of games in Zap Sizzlers 2 from Gremlin Graphics.
The Hit Squad presents a fantastic, phantasmagorical, and fabulous collection of classic computer games. They sold 1 million. Hold on to your hats with a firm hand on your joystick and go for it in Ghostbusters. Only the best become a fighter pilot. Now at your computer, you can experience air combat simulation so real that you'll become an Ares in your very own F-15 jet fighter. Become a Kung Fu master in this, the most realistic martial arts simulation of its type. Overcome weapon-wielding henchmen and vanquish fire-breathing dragons. In Rambo, you play the role of Sylvester Stallone, creating havoc and revenge in the Vietnam jungle. 4 of the most fantastic computer games ever created, brought to you by The Hit Squad. They sold 1 million. Turn on to Uridium, on Spectrum, the latest release from Hewson Consultants. Unleash the power of your Manta-class space fighter through 15 furious stages of Super Dreadnought spaceships. Overcome the enemy fighters, land on the Dreadnought, and sabotage its power units. Then escape as the giant craft evaporates into the ether. Uridium, the hottest arcade game of the year, available for your Spectrum now.
And now, look for the Christmas with Hewson sticker and claim your surprise free gift.
Now from NovaGen Software, play the 21st Century Soldier of Fortune, Ed Mercenary, the flight simulation arcade adventure. Escape from the planet Targ.
From US Gold, Crystal Castles. Summer '84, a computer game was created. It traveled through the dusty vaults of the software underground, surfacing here and there, creating a legend. Crystal Castles is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience a true software legend. A legend that will continue because it is to be produced as a limited edition. Don't miss a true software experience. Don't miss Crystal Castles.
Ocean, the brand leader in computer games, brings you Parallax, the game they couldn't stop. Deep Space Reconnaissance has discovered a Death Star bent upon the destruction of Earth. Now you must use all your space combat skills to rescue your comrades and destroy the alien's central computer. Only by reaching the exit of the Epsilon Zone can you locate the intergalactic teleport and escape. For your Commodore 64, just $8.95 from Ocean. Gremlin graphics, always ahead of their time.
For your Spectrum, there's Crash Smashes 2, featuring Sweevo's World, Monty on the Run, Bounder, and Starquake. The most amazing collection of games in Crash Smashes 2 from Gremlin Graphics.
Now on Spectrum for all sports fans, why not chance your arm in the baseball stadium? Advanced Software brings you Hardball, the most graphically stunning computer baseball game ever developed. Take your team to the top with the state-of-the-art character animation, challenging strategy and skillful ball play. The tension, the atmosphere, the excitement of big-time baseball. Recreated in this, the first of a new generation of computer games. Hardball for your Spectrum.
Imagine, the name of the game, presents Yi Are Kung Fu 2, the follow-up to the hugely successful martial arts simulation. 8 more opponents to combat as you develop your karate skills and advance to become a black belt master and rid China of the deadly gang. Authentic reproduction of fighting moves and different backgrounds as you battle the forces of terror and their awesome arsenal. You must challenge and defeat iron pigtails, fans, fire breathers, flying masks, boomerangs, daggers, bombs, and lightning bolts. Yi Are Kung Fu 2. Beat it before it beats you. For the Spectrum at $7.95 and Commodore and Amstrad at $8.95.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, attacked the city of Tokyo today. Thousands of terrified inhabitants fled as he leveled entire city blocks. Now, instead of running from monsters, your customers are the monsters in the movie monster game. It's just like in the movies. Play the role of Godzilla or any of 5 other unsavory creatures. Pick the unlucky city from Tokyo to London to New York and go to town. Wreak havoc, trample a landmark, try a bold escape, or just scorch the Golden Gate with your breath. Get the movie monster game and do Moscow for lunch. Get ready for sales that'll throw you for a loop. Championship Wrestling has the nastiest, meanest, most colorful rowdies of the ring. These guys use every dirty trick known to man, and a few that aren't. Championship Wrestling. Big-time wrestling was never this big.
Computer Hits 3, out now from Bo Jolly. 10 great games for only $9.95. Get Computer Hits 3 for your Commodore, Spectrum, Amstrad, BBC. Get Computer Hits 3 for your Electron, MSX, C16 and Plus 4 computer. Ask for Computer Hits 3 in all good computer shops now.
Imagine, the name of the game, bring you MagMax, Nichibitsu's arcade hotshot on your home computer now. MagMax could be a mean machine if you've got what it takes to put him together. Build him up and his firepower increases. You'll need it, believe it. The last remaining robot is left scattered in pieces around the planet. He is our only hope for salvation. Ignored by the invading forces, a circuit closes and Max stirs. Seek out his various components across the planet's surface and underground caverns as he continues to gain strength and firepower. The will to succeed is all important, for the odds against you are great. The mission is to fulfill your final program, death to the invaders. Mag Max arcade action at its best for the Commodore and Amstrad at $8.95 and the Spectrum at $7.95.
Gremlin graphics, always ahead of their time.
Push your reflexes to the limit in Trailblazer. Squares of mystery, chasms of doom. Not a game for the faint-hearted. An exhilarating journey at breakneck speed. Trailblazer from Gremlin Graphics.
Excitement spreads like wildfire throughout the galaxy. The Alley Cat racing season is upon us. Fame, honor, and glory stand before you. Andrew Braybrook, creator of Uridium and Paradroid, bring you the very latest in space sport. Ride an incredible wheel of death in your multi-mode Alley Cat speeder. Dodge through complex landscapes, avoid the Caterkiller, and blast the Gravocraft into oblivion. Another stunning computer experience from Hewson. Simply the best.
And now, look for the Christmas with Hewson sticker and claim your surprise free gift.
The new fantasy adventure from Atari Games.
Now prepare for an arcade sensation. The most popular and addictive coin-op of all time has arrived to your home computer. Gauntlet. The ultimate fantasy role-playing game that will have you hooked from the very start. Gauntlet will have you constantly competing against your fellow player for food, treasure, and magic potions. Whilst alone or together, you must fight off waves of vicious attacking monsters through each level of furious action and spellbinding excitement. Choose one of the 4 characters, each with their own unique personality. Thyra, the Valkyrie, has strong armor. Thor, the warrior, is skilled at hand-to-hand combat. Merlin, the wizard, has the best magic of all, and Questor the elf has the gift of speed.
You have found my treasure. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Better hurry. 4, 3, 2.
Described by your computer as one of the biggest selling arcade games of all time, and promises to be the biggest smash for home computers since Ghostbusters. Available in December for the Commodore 64, Amstrad, Atari, Spectrum, MSX, and Atari ST. Gauntlet. Sheer arcade brilliance.
Jirel Software presents Thanatos, a magical computer game set amidst the fantastic landscapes of the underworld. Panoramic scrolling action lets you take charge of Thanatos, the Destroyer, the giant dragon. You must fly, walk, swim, and burn your way towards the beautiful enchantress. Then set forth on your path of destiny, through castles, past soldiers, knights, and all manner of mythical opponents. From Jirel Software, available for your computer now.
Imagine. The name of the game, Galvan. The Cosmic Police on a Clean Up the Galaxy campaign, straight from the arcade. A better brand of blockbuster. Multi-scrolling, real-time, monster-zapping entertainment. Transform from wanderer into warrior. A mission you can never complete. Galvan, for your Amstrad, just $8.95.
always ahead of their time.
For your Amstrad, there's Amtix accolades with Sweevo's World, Monty on the Run, Bounder, and Starquake. The most amazing collection of games in Amtix accolades from Gremlin Graphics.
The sequel to our incredibly popular game series, World Games, is just a hop, skip, and a pole vault away from becoming a runaway bestseller. You play the part of an international athlete, competing in 8 events around the world. First, you're off to Mexico for death-defying cliff diving. Then, on to Germany for barrel jumping. Wing to Russia and pump heavy iron as a weightlifter. Or jet to France for the giant slalom. You'll have to log a lot of miles before you become world champion.
Ocean, the brand leader, brings you Highlander. Manhattan, 1986. In a vast underground garage beneath Madison Square Garden, 2 men are locked in mortal combat. The huge cavern echoes with the sound of clashing steel, for although this is the 20th century, one combatant wields an ancient samurai, the other a broadsword. The duel rages in deadly earnest, ending only when the loser is decapitated. For the victor, however, it is only one more conquest in a drama he has been living for 450 years. Highlander, for Spectrum 795, Commodore and Amstrad 895.
Faster Than Light brings you Light Force, a fearsome battle at the edge of the galaxy to exact revenge on alien invaders. Light Force is the punishment arm of Galactic Fighter Command. In a Light Force fighter, you must seek vengeance through the asteroid field, destroying alien ships as they cross your path, then swoop over the jungle planet, blasting alien ground targets, causing chaos and destruction amidst a wicked enemy. Light Force, at the speed of light from Faster Than Light.
Ocean, the brand leader in computer games, introduces Crockett and Tubbs in Miami Vice, a fast-action thrills and spills car chase around Miami. The word on the street is Mr. Big has a meet going down tonight. Go undercover, infiltrate the criminal network, and blow the scheme apart. Play it cool, but play it real. It's a tough city. On Commodore 64, just $8.95 from Ocean.
Gremlin Graphics, always ahead of their time.
At last, the chance to make it to the very top in professional football, in Footballer of the Year. Develop your career through big matches, transfer deals and injuries. Become Footballer of the Year with Gremlin Graphics.
From the creators of The Dam Busters, 3 of the most daring missions of all time in one of the greatest military aircraft ever built, with you at the controls. Ace of Aces. Flying over enemy territory below radar cover, you are tailed by Luftwaffe fighters. The Mosquito uses an engine. Still, you manage to release your payload on the indicated targets. Your next mission is a secret raid to release captured members of the French underground. Using your instruments to track enemy aircraft, you score a kill. You have completed the 3 missions successfully. Congratulations, Ace of Aces.
Houston presents a fantastic arcade adventure set amidst a land cursed with a plague of fire and ghostly apparitions. The path wove deeper through the forest, beckoning Sir Galahad further into the flickering shadows. A voice spoke out in the dimming gloom.
My son, you have returned to this land of Toro to discover its hidden secrets, to seek out the Firestone and return it to the dragon's safekeeping.
Thus begins your quest in this unique medieval arcade adventure. You must become the Fire Lord and rid your land of the curse of the Evil Queen.
And now, look for the Christmas with Hewson sticker and claim your surprise free gift.
Leaderboard Tournament, an even more exciting and intriguing golf simulation than Leaderboard. If you've perfected the courses on your leaderboard game, Leaderboard Tournament will provide you with 4 superb 18-hole courses to test your golfing skill. If you're ready for a challenge, these 4 extra courses will deliver all you can handle. Leaderboard Tournament.
It's a knockout, the funniest, zaniest game of all time. Now you too can compete in the 6 events specially designed for home computer entertainment. Bronte Bash, whack the prehistoric monster. Then catch pies in flying flan. But be careful not to drop any, the floor might get slippery. Right on to Harlem Hoppers. And Titanic Drop. Diet of Worms comes next. Just see how difficult it is to wrestle the grub from the ground. And finally, the obstacle race. Can you beat the competition on this most unusual course? 6 different countries compete in the final knockout. It's a knockout. For Spectrum at $7.95, Commodore and Amstrad at $8.95.
Gremlin graphics, always ahead of their time.
In Future Night, you must fight your way through a wrecked space cruiser to rescue the beautiful Princess Amelia, overcome the Berserker security forces, and face the final confrontation with the Hencho droid. Future Night from Gremlin Graphics.